We are leave on a Monday.
Yes, we are. And no in-game mail.
Well, I had mail, but
Not the kind that we need.
Thought we'd better party up before I looted.
Ah, cool. I'm stuck.
Takes a moment because I'm PvP flagged.
Alrighty, quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Celebrating over 10 years plus. And still running. Who would have ever thought they would last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another
Dinner?
Breakfast.
Snack.
Lunch with Laz and Jack. That what this is? Edition of
It's fast food. Fast food.
what are we doing here? I mean, today we're doing 4 hours, right?
We're having a summer party.
Laz, today we're streaming for 4 hours.
The 4 hour, 1 hour live stream are you referring to this
Yeah.
past Friday? Yes, absolutely. Where there were 1,627, uh, 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 and 1,093,
Um,
um, in 4 hours.
Jeez.
That's direct from the transcript.
I haven't looked at it. I haven't seen it. I haven't even gone to YouTube to look at it yet. So,
I had to go look. They actually got it up over the weekend,
yes.
which is funny enough. When did it actually get posted?
Was it on Friday?
One day ago.
When-
Actually, if I refresh it, probably 2 days ago now. Oh, I got to turn my
go
VPN
see.
off. Oops.
Oopsies.
That happens. Yes.
Sometimes happens.
Yeah,
I'll watch
whenever
it
I
if
have
I ever get the prize.
my VPN on, it goes, "Oh, you can't do that. We got
2
unusual
days ago.
traffic." Yeah, 2 days ago.
So Saturday.
Yes. So the day after they actually got the live stream posted.
Yes. And don't forget, giveaways are open. If you are a Shroud player and you want to get in on the 3-month bundle, and thank you, Lomir, for that sub. You can always bundle me on twitch.tv/Cynicist and twitch.tv/Cynicist because I am down to 4 bundles for remaining for the month. And Laz probably has like 8 or 12.
Officially, I have 4 also.
Okay, so we're both down to 4. So this
Yes.
is going to be a fun month.
Well,
And then-
I have 50 that were gifted
Given
to
to
me
you.
from CC, who just didn't want his. So, yes.
Yes. But those are a gift, which means, hey, you could open them up because they are given
I
to you
could
by
have,
someone
yes.
that won them all. Yeah.
But I don't want all that crap.
Yeah. Then Steam key giveaway. If you are here for that, you can always go to Laz's side, twitch.tv/NBNN news, and bang, I love free shit. Then come over to my side, twitch.tv/Cynicist, and bang the bouquet.
Bang it. Bang it.
Yes.
Bang it hard.
Yes. Yes.
But Lomir hit you with a sub. I've got a follow by submission.
Oh.
Yeah, interesting name, submission. Welcome to the show, submission.
They are submitting.
I don't know if they're submitting to me or whether they're submissive or whether they're submitting a resume or
You're
They have
hired.
entered the submission phase. Oh man. All right. So did you have a good weekend there, Laz?
yeah, can't complain. Can't complain.
Okay. I had the party Friday night, and then a guest that left last night at 10 p.m. So we were
Tina-
busy.
Tina asking, so have you heard anything about when they are coming out? Who?
What is
Submission?
coming out?
I don't know. That's are they just joking on submission's name? But submission is
Well, they
out
did-
there.
And they are chatting with hi there submission. We will have fun with your name. Yeah.
Oh, the bundles. Yeah, well, that's anybody's guess, anytime, any way. These days, again, we are 6 days in, and according to the new unwritten, unpublished, unknown rules, technically, if I supposedly have more than 50 in my inventory, then they're not going to send me any. even though they were sent to me by somebody else. Again, according to their quote unquote rules. Um, if somebody gave me those, then I should have just opened them immediately. But again, you guys know that I don't want that crap as much as some other people don't. That's why they've got them. I mean, why Lomir
It's
has 400 plus just never opened is anybody's question, anybody's
well, I
guess.
mean it's the same problem with all of the no trade items. It's like, why are they no trade? I mean,
Yeah,
most of it is trash anyways, even though it's stuff from the
yeah.
asset
I'm gonna
store
be
and
selling all those
deco.
bathtubs for profit. I know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
absolutely, Dwip. If it was no trade, I wouldn't be. I would be more open to actually,
you'd
probably
bet actually be
opening
able
them.
to
But
sell them to other players and do things
at
that
least, maybe put a
would
deco
encourage.
merchant on
Yeah.
your lot to give some people, a way to get some deco cheap in, the game. But again, yeah, I guess I should have put this out there. A little late, but yeah. Our announcement announcing that we're live, but we got pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
the usual crowd, like 18 people actually on stream already, which is
Hey,
nice to get
I've
started.
already got 15 people in my streamer
Yeah,
bundle giveaway.
but
Yeah,
let
we
me
got
get the official stuff
lots of
out of the
people.
way. Is welcome to today's stream, boys and girls. It is Monday, October 6th, 2025. And also a big shout out to Bytor, who became a patron just recently. I just noticed that in this month's notifications. So a new patron out there. Don't forget, we do have a Patreon account here on NBNN, and if you want to support that way, that's a good way. Toss $5 in at the Patreon level, and that automatically gets you in on the monthly supporter race. If you don't want to spend it on bits, or you don't have a Prime sub or anything like that, and you can make it recurring. Actually, I don't think you have a choice. It just becomes recurring if you support that way, but it automatically gets you entered in every month as well. But we've got some stuff to talk about because you got 4 hours to sit there on a live stream, but you don't have time to fix problems with the game, apparently. So let's get to the big question, which again we sort of talked about a little bit last week, but not really got in depth upon this Unity security vulnerability. But now there's more information come out, so we're going to start with Bergen, and
Hold
and
on.
and the big question. You can just do those in order today, at least for starters.
Well, the Unity security vulnerability uh, is Soda at risk from this vulnerability?
Answer: yes.
We have the info and patch from Unity, so we should not have any issues once it's in production.
Yes. This is from this past Saturday.
Now, so someone in our Discord, and I would have to go scroll back for this, said that they actually released patches for Unity 2019 and
They
above.
went all the way back to where it was started. It was posted right in the initial. Yeah, I mean, I believe it was Dwip who's sending that information, but in the original article, if you read the original article, and then you followed the link in the original article, it goes all the way back to 2017 patches. So
Okay.
yeah, and that was from the get-go. The vulnerability was found during some kind of convention where they, look for stuff like this, and
Yeah.
it was brought to Unity's attention, but they didn't make any public announcements right off the bat because they wanted time to actually do the right thing,
Try to
do their
fix.
due
Try to
diligence,
fix.
and
Yeah.
create the patches so that when they released the patches, people could go ahead and get the vulnerability fixed straight away once they let the general public know. So the general
Yeah.
public is known now for, at least 6 days. Let's see,
September
Thursday,
1st.
Friday, since the 1st, September 1st?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about that. Now I got to go back and look.
So if you here, so that way you don't have to scroll up and find the actual
Okay.
link. I just posted it in.
No, that's not. Yeah, it was identified back then. That's not the. That's not.
No,
the
it
article
was
I'm looking for.
identified in June 4th of 2025. But this page came out on September 1st.
Massive here. This
Go
is
to
what I'm
website
looking
you
for.
love.
Oops.
With Wix.
You're like
commercials.
looking for news
Create-
Hello,
articles
ladies and gentlemen. It's Mike
related
here
to
at
it.
Game Scratch. Today we have some massive Unity news.
So 3 days ago is when this video came out. Okay.
Wait. I gotta go find the. I'm scrolling up for which one is the video.
So October 3rd is when all this has been actually being published.
Are you referring to the ones from Katu?
Let me see if that's where I'm at here. From Tina. Tina actually did it. He gave us the YouTube link on the 3rd, and that's when this video came out on the 3rd.
Hold
And-
on. After our live stream on the 3rd, I'm looking for Tina.
Looking for Tina at 12:30 p.m. on the 3rd, 11:30 your time. The
Okay.
big picture that says Unity exploit on it.
Why don't I see that?
Okay, well then I will send you the link.
On the 3rd, I'm looking at 11:30 p.m., but there's not one from Tina. Oh, it was actually before that. Yeah. 11:30 a.m. A.m. I was looking at p.m.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
I said 12:30
Yes.
p.m., so it would have been 11:30 a.m. for you, yes. Anyway, just to say, this came out on the 3rd, and then I'm going to just fast forward here. Actually, let's just go ahead and play a couple of minutes of this right off the bat, and you'll see exactly what this guy's got to say. So,
Oh, the video is not available anymore.
sure it is. I've got it up.
Nope. Click play on it.
I just did. I'm playing it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
I am getting not available anymore.
Yeah, hang on. Click that link. It's
Weird.
available. It's
Okay.
there.
Okay. Okay. Click and play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mike here at Game Scratch. Today we have some massive Unity news, and that is on the security side of things. If you log into the Unity Hub right now and you look at pretty much any version of Unity from the last decade, you're going to have a little warning beside it. You're going to notice in the hub, security alert. So applications built with this editor version have a known security issue. And yeah, you're going to find that for quite a few versions. How many versions are we talking about? Well, these ones. 2017, all different patches, all different versions. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and Unity 6 all the way up to the current version. So yes, basically any version of Unity from 2017 until now has it's classified as high-risk security issue. Now the issue is actually in the runtime. So we're going to get into a little bit of detail about what this was all about. If you check your email, there's a good chance that you have this message right now. And they've actually done a very good job on disclosure. This came to a couple months ago. This was reported to them, and they fixed it in all of those versions. So all of these versions of Unity have patches available. So what do they have to say? A security vulnerability was identified that affects games and applications built on Unity version 2017.1 and later for Android, Windows, Linux, and macOS operating systems. There is no evidence of any exploitation of the vulnerability, nor has there been any impact on users or customers. We have proactively provided fixes that address the vulnerability, and they are already available to all developers. The vulnerability was responsibly reported by the security researcher, and we thank him for working with us. So, no evidence of any exploitation of the vulnerabilities yet, though that is going to change rapidly now because the vulnerability is now public. Unity has worked in close collaboration with our platform partners who have taken further steps to secure their platforms and protect end users. Released games or applications using Unity 2017.1 or later for Windows, Android, macOS, or Linux may contain this vulnerability. Unity has released an update for each of the major and minor versions of the Unity editor, starting with Unity 2019.1. And then Unity has released a binary patch to patch already built applications dating back to 2017.1. So the people on the Unity engine build team have definitely been busy lately. So what actions should you take? So if you're still actively developing your project, so this is an important thing to realize here. This is about the runtime, not Unity itself. So this is any application created using the Unity engine can be exploited using this. So that's the key thing to understand here. So if you're still developing your app, basically download to the newest version. It will fix it, and you're done. So if you are working on a Unity project, literally just download the next version or the version that you're using, update it, and you're good to go. So if you've got games that are already built, well, here's where it gets trickier. So they highly recommend you download the patched update for your version of the Unity editor, recompile it, and republish your application. So if you built your application 6 or 7 years ago, you're probably not going to want to do that. But at the same time, they have provided a patch tool. So you can patch your Android, Windows, and macOS apps, basically a binary patch. Now, the problem with this is that if you use an anti-cheat system, this will flag as a cheat and it won't run. So in that particular scenario, the patch isn't going to work, but it's better than nothing. And then for Windows or Android applications, additional protections are being put into place. So if your Android app is distributed via Google Play or other third-party Android app stores or direct download, so their Android's built-in malware scanning is now going to be aware of this and is going to scan for it. And then if your application is for Windows, the Windows Defender is getting an update here as well. And at the same time, Valve is adding additional protections for Steam clients. So it's going to make it a lot harder for this to be exploited. So they've done the groundwork. There's probably going to mitigate most of the damage that could come from this, which is a good thing. And here's, again, that bad thing. So if you use tampering or anti-cheat solutions, the patched version is not going to work for you. You're going to have to rebuild it, or it will trip the anti-tampering or anti-hacking solutions there. We have some other platform information.
All right, so that's pretty much the gist of what's going on with all that.
Yeah.
No, Drip, you did not hear that. They made patches all the way back to 2017. You weren't paying attention.
As well for Horizon OS.
It is the patcher. So if we roll
patches
back to
all the way back to 2017, all the way back.
and it's a patcher for already released games. Now that means that every single time they do a release, they're going to have to run that patcher on there.
Well, I don't know if that's actually the case. He didn't actually get into that, didn't actually say that, but
so if that patcher's patching the runtime in local executables, that's why the comment about the game cheats would actually flag it, because if the cheat is looking at checksums of all the different files, the file has been modified so the checksums won't match based off of the build. That's why it would be considered a cheat. So it would be a patch on a local file. So every time we do a release from here on out, more than likely they're going to have to repatch that one file.
Okay, well, with that said, does that mean we need a patch right now to protect the vulnerability?
Yes.
Okay, has there been a patch for that
No.
vulnerability?
No.
No.
As Ravelock said, we have the info and patch from Unity, so we should not have any issues once it's in production. I mean, you have to deploy this shit to every single install of Shroud.
Okay, I'm not going to get into semantics with you, Dwip. There's a fix for it, okay? Let's just say there's a fix for it. Whether it's patched, whether it's a new version, whatever it is, there's a fix for it. Does that satisfy you? Thank you. Yeah, it wasn't a patch for that version. Yeah, okay, I get it. But being where we are, then we get this article that comes out of PC Gamer magazine, a PC Gamer e-zine, which is next on our list.
That Fallout Shelter, Pentiment, and other Unity games have been delisted on Steam thanks to Unity's security vulnerability. Hopefully. A security vulnerability found in Unity, which had laid dormant for almost a decade, was recently patched. Games made using the engine also need to be patched, however, so expect a lot of games you wouldn't expect to still be receiving updates to suddenly download one out of the blue. Overcooked 2, for instance. Microsoft, which owns so many video game studios, it's hard to keep track, has announced that some of its games will be temporarily pulled from storefronts while patches for the vulnerability are worked on. Which is why if you look for Fallout Shelter, Pentiment, and Wasteland Remastered, or Wasteland 3 on the Steam store right now, you won't find them. If you own them already, you still have access to them, though Microsoft suggests you should temporarily uninstall the app. Even games that weren't made in Unity have been affected if their companion apps and art book launchers, the kind you often get in deluxe editions, were Avowed, for instance, which was developed in Unreal Engine 5, has a digital art book that's a Unity app. It's worth noting that the security vulnerability in question hasn't actually affected anyone yet. As Unity explained, while programs made in Unity are susceptible to an unsafe file loading and local file inclusion attack, depending on the operating system, malicious files would need to be present on your device already, and code execution would be confined to the privilege level of the vulnerable application. In a Microsoft world, almost everybody runs as an administrator.
Yeah, well, that's why Microsoft's pulling their shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that not everybody is right-clicking on their runtime icon and running as an administrator every time they start Shroud, right? Yeah.
Which would only be a problem if you're running games as an admin, which almost everybody does. It's still worth fixing, obviously, and it's been taken seriously by plenty of folks. As soon as Pentiment's back on Steam, you should check it out. By the way, it's a brilliant murder mystery.
Yes.
But yeah, so some producers are.
So Microsoft thinks it's a
Addressing
big
this
enough
is
problem
extremely,
to
yeah.
pull their own games out of the store and suggest that you uninstall their products until they are fully patched up. Do we
Yes.
have that sense of expediency here with Shroud of the Avatar?
Mm,
You
mm,
know,
no.
let's go back to the original post. We have the info and the patch, so we should not have any
Yeah.
issues once it's in production. But Ravlox, you have to put it into production, dude. Have to put it into production.
I
Yeah.
I
Spending 4 hours on a live stream when you've got this
well,
information, you know.
remember, he's had this information since September 1st.
No, he's had this information since maybe Friday.
That's when news was breaking about like the seriousness of it.
Well, again, nobody knew until they announced it on Friday on the 3rd, apparently. You know. Now, if they had announced it to the public earlier, I'm sure that we would have gotten, but yeah, all these news articles came out on the 3rd, so
Oh,
I'm
wait,
assuming that's when.
sorry. The patch was available on October 2nd. That's where the critical date.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, it was a patch. They made the patch available, then they announced it. So by the 3rd is when the world was made aware of it, even though they've known about it for some time.
Yes.
But anyway, you guys are now arguing. Aren't we already on 2018? Isn't that what we're running on this game?
Yes, 2018.4.
Yeah. So I don't know why they're saying we should upgrade to 2018. We've been on 2018 for all this time. So I don't know why people think that we're on another Unity. We've been on 2018 forever and a day. They've been trying to upgrade to the latest version for years and years and years, but that's
well, I mean, that was 2021 last time they tried to upgrade it.
Psycho. Yes, only vulnerable if you already have bad stuff on your PC. But again, it only takes one click to get bad stuff on your PC any day of the week. How do I know? Because if you knew how many calls I get a month from people going, I've got this on my screen, and they hit a hijacker or they hit malware while they were surfing the internet, and I got to spend time, remoting in or going to visit my clients to fix shit like that. Again, you guys just see this part of my life. You don't know what I'm doing when I'm not here for the hour a day. But yes, that's pretty much what I do most of the time when I'm not here is, fix silly, stupid shit for people who don't follow instructions when I tell them not to click on things, and they do anyway. I spend a lot of my time just fixing that stuff. Yeah. Don't click the clickbait. Yes.
And if you actually want to know which version of Unity we are actually on, if you go into your install file for Shroud of the Avatar, look for the Shroud of the Avatar.exe, right click on it, go to the properties, and in the details, the file version will be 2018.4.36.54151. And that correlates to the Unity version that we are actually using.
Yes, so here we go. Launcher. The launcher?
Not the launcher, the Shroud of the Avatar.exe.
Oh. Then I have to find the other one. How to find the other one? Yeah, I don't have to show that. Just was gonna try and show that up on screen, but no big deal. No big deal. But anyway, yeah. So, how are you guys and gals? I'd be looking for that patch, and
maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. What's today's date? Maybe 3 weeks from now. I think
Yeah.
3 weeks from now will be our next patch, which is next release, because I don't think
Oh
he's
yeah.
going to take the time to spend the time
Well, I
doing a
mean,
rebuild, which should have happened by now already. He should have been spending the weekend doing this, in my opinion. Uh, if you want to protect your assets and CYA cover your ass, this was what I'd be doing. Yeah, so it says I'll take the
well,
over.
don't forget that like next month, for the release, we're gonna hear the reason that nothing was done was they were addressing the Unity security
Oh,
vulnerability,
of course.
and
Unity
that's why
security
nothing got
availability.
done. Yeah,
Testing 1 2 3. Unity
yeah,
security vulnerability for the win. Next release. Why we still don't have
yes,
lava dungeons?
yes, and don't forget that next month is supposed to be a what release? What is
Uh,
October supposed to be?
let's see.
Content?
Upcoming events. Upcoming events. Content. Supposed to be a content release. Oh, Morgan's got a good point.
I
Next patch comes out tomorrow because he has to turn off the bonuses. Oh,
yeah,
good point.
yes, has to turn. Well, I mean that's if he remembers to build that one.
Yeah. Uh,
Because
anybody
you
want to
have,
lay odds that he forgets that tomorrow and he goes an extra day? I don't know. Happens all the time. But yes, Tina, should be an
yeah.
emergency patch that comes out immediately. We're 3 days and counting, and we'll continue the countdown till we see something in the patch notes that says patched Unity vulnerability, because right now there is nothing. There is absolutely
Nope.
nothing. But we have something to give away right now.
We have one of our 4 remaining streamer bundles to give away right now. And mine is going to Tina
Lomir!
O'Near.
Fucking Lomir. Lomir,
Tina
come on
O'Near.
down and get it. Lomir's right there. I didn't have to pry him.
He jumped up immediately too.
Soon as his name was out of my mouth, he's standing in front of me.
Yes.
There you go, Lomir.
That's just a delay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay,
so,
and my
while
giveaway is reopened. So is Laz's. So bang bundle me to get back in on the streamer bundles for the next giveaway.
While I'm on
No,
that
they
topic,
still have not sent either one of us streamer bundles.
got another thank you note from Dark Blue Monkey. Dark Blue Monkey says, "Thank you for the Kodos. With Shroud Marketplace, it was easy to buy Kodos and gold pieces so I can get the kids up and running in the game, buying them some houses so they didn't keep pestering me and mine, and giving them stuff to go questing with. But since Shroud Marketplace's demise, my in-game funds have been getting low. I don't have the time to grind for XP or gold as I used to, so I very much appreciate the Kodos. They're going into my big house funds. I do like my Adobe townhouse thing in Brittany Estates, but I'm saving up for a bigger lot and a better house someday. So this will go nicely towards that. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. DBM, Dark Blue Monkey, and of course, Dark Blue Monkey. You are quite welcome. That's just one way that I get to give back to you guys and gals for supporting the stream over all these years. And believe me, I wish I could give everybody 500 Kodos every month, but unfortunately, my funds are limited there too.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I forgot. Lomir, did you ever answer the question for that sub, whether or not we were playing marbles or not?
He did not. Tina says, "Can we pour one out for Shroud Marketplace?" Yeah, you should be giving away at least a game key at the bottom of the hour here.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm saying Lomir. Did you want to?
I'm not sure if that's an actual sub, because the last time I got funds taken out of the bank for you was the 15th. And I don't think it would take this long for him to, say. So I think that's it's the anniversary.
Well,
Okay,
Lomir, did you click the button to sub, or did it just come up on its own? Because I don't understand this when people tell us it's not a sub. You either had to click something to sub, or you didn't have to click on something to sub.
Like I said, it came up as an anniversary, and
Oh.
like I said, last time I subbed with Jack was
the 15th.
So I don't think it was just an anniversary.
Okay.
Very easy. Look at Jack's stream, look at your sub, and see how long it is before you can sub again. That'll tell you the answer. That'll give you your answer right there.
Well, just in case, we'll close this giveaway. Pick a winner.
Next billing is October 13th.
Yeah, so no.
Damn it. It's okay. Vovanov is getting a copy of Super Tax City.
If you really want to, you can run marbles anyway.
I just did the Steam key giveaway.
Won't bother me one bit.
Yeah.
Super Tax City. Let's see what is that worth? $10.
What happens is when you use Prime, you get a pop up and you have to click on it, but it can get out of sync. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, bang the bootay on my side. So someone's doing some PvP on the lot.
Yeah. Noob, you bad boy, you.
Hey, the easiest pickings is on the other side of the seat.
Say, don't settle for one. There's one more.
Yeah, there's one more. Get back here, noob. One more person PvP flagged on the lot. Easy pickings.
And there's a Rezonk right behind the wall, just so you know, Steve.
Yes.
Another one for the Black Book.
Yes.
Oh, here it comes.
And someone sent me a picture. Yes. Free kill.
All right. The battle's on. There we go.
Yes. And then someone did send me a message. If only we had a QA to try the patch on, because QA hasn't been patched since September 6th.
Who's going to win this showdown? Let's see.
Let's see.
We got to drag
Noob
him
and
out,
Steve
knock him down in the streets. Yeah.
Well, Steve's down to 24. Oh, there goes Steve again.
Oh, both of them went
And
down.
Noob.
Both of them went down.
Both down.
Want to know, I am not a PvPer.
Yes. Well, what's really funny is the corpse is floating in the air for Noob.
Yeah.
Is his floating in the air for you as well?
He's doing the wiggle thingy for me, from what I can see from here. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like waist high. It
is really weird looking.
If you get behind him and possibly do some head banging or something like that, I mean, it may look like you're doing something else to him, but I don't know. I don't know how anybody would be able to exploit that.
Let's move right along. A couple of wish list items from Himnu. And I don't know whether we should actually really rethink these. I think it may be about time that we actually do rethink both of these requests. But
Well, Himnu would like resource spawners for pots and dungeons. Mining nodes, harvestable trees, herb patches, so we can harvest the animals from the animal spawners. And Belladonna's like, this was discussed a long time ago. It was nixed as they don't want folks to hide in their dungeons and foraging resources.
Yes. So I'm going to just reply publicly here to Belladonna. Yeah, when we decided to add monster spawners for dungeons,
mobs,
that all went out the window. Okay.
Yes.
Because there are people who can actually attenuate in their dungeons and don't have to go anywhere and can hide in their dungeons all damn day and collect gold, collect goodies, collect other resources,
XP.
and attenuate with XP in their dungeons. So at this point in time, I appreciate that you've been around long enough to remember back then when this was axed in the first place. But if you may recall, I don't even know if it's still an item in the Crown Store. Let's see. Was it a basement? Yes.
He's not staying to fight.
The Village Mine 5-story basement. Excuse me.
Yes.
When this item initially came out, the first thing people were harping on and going, "You gave us a mine basement, but we can't mine it. But we can't mine it.
Yeah.
What fun is a mine basement if we can't mine in it?" I agreed on that one. If you're going to put something like this into the game, you should have made it with some veins that could be used. Go ahead, Romeo, spit it out.
Hey, Steve, your wolf is smiling at me.
You look so tasty.
That is because you're PvP flagged and it's automatically going to try and attack you until he decided to say
not anymore. I'm not.
Yeah, I know. And that puppy would kill you in like 2 hits.
Yeah, Jack knows from experience.
Yes.
Only thing
is, my puppy is not as good.
So Noob got away with that because he was set to defensive, or he would have had him probably straight off the bat.
Yeah. Because hold on. Let me change my gear and pull out my puppy.
Let's see. Yeah. Come on, we got stuff to talk about.
Keep your puppy in your pants.
We really? I mean, only 1,000 hit points more than my puppy. Tyrion's but back to the inclusion of mobs and PvPs in dungeons absolutely means that you should be able to mine resources or even plant nodes, have mob spawners and POTs, which is the next request.
Yes, right? The next request.
Monsters, trolls, undeads, maybe set up a bandit encampment or a pirate den. Absolutely. These things should be generated because you can have mobs inside of a dungeon.
Yeah, as soon as they decided to allow mobs in dungeons, all that thinking went out the window. But how they would allow you to place spawners would be another, would it be just a low-level spawner? Would it allow people to put, if they had, well, let's go back to that initially. Spawners for POTs and dungeons. So it would, I guess, stick to deco limits. Would you need to buy particular rooms, or would you just be able to buy the particular spawners? or would they be bulk spawners? Would they be once a half hour spawners? Those are things that you'd have to think about. But Hemnu's
Well,
got
yeah.
something that probably should be discussed a little bit more. Of course, we already know what the
Yes.
answer is. It's going to be no, because that's work and they'd have to actually do something. But
Yeah, I mean, you would need someone to figure out how to do those spawners items in placeable.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Tina. That's exactly what I was just saying. Is
And
no, because it
what
doesn't
does
matter.
Tina
Because
say?
it doesn't matter. They won't do anything anywhere. So anyway, yeah, anywhere, anyway. So actually, yeah, my point exactly.
Yes.
But moving right along.
Hari with
next topic, which is subscription questions.
If you already have the $9 subscription and click the new $27, does it auto switch, or would it be paying a $9 and a $27 subscription, which is $36? Or do I have to cancel the existing $9 and then click over on the new $27 subscription? Wondering. Adam Crow with cancel and then select. Ravelox with only one can be active at a time per account. Even to update your card expiration, you would be canceling and reestablishing the subs. This is because we don't store your card info at all.
Yes.
Because otherwise they would actually have to be PCI compliant.
But notice how when it comes to money, he gives you an answer immediately.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it took him 20-something minutes.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 6:27. He answered at 6:56.
Yeah.
A.M. By the way, A.M.
Yes. Well, I mean that's because we know it's approaching his bedtime. So yeah, PCI DSS for if you're storing credit card information, you need to be PCI DSS compliant.
You would think that the processor would handle all that for them.
The payment processor does handle it for them. That's the payment processor is the one that's storing the credit card in.
Well, again, you would think that would be
And Tina's like, this group trying to be compliant with any of that? No fucking way. Because one of the things you have to do to be compliant is patch your systems.
Make sure everything's going to the right company.
Yes. Hey, let's just say that yes, and you also need insurance too. Yes.
Insurance? What's that?
Cyber insurance. Then we have chance not to consume a poison potion. Compared to other dots and debuffs, using poison is very expensive since it consumes a potion every time you use the skill. Having a chance to not consume the poison at higher skill levels would make it much more useful.
The potion.
I see now that it works that way for subterfuge specialization, but choosing subterfuge is normally not a viable choice for PvE characters.
Okay.
It's always a viable choice, Isolde. You get to choose what you're taking and why. Because you don't even need specialization.
Yeah, but at this point I gotta question that, as I want to take my Mountain Dew, but I don't want to take my Mountain Dew, I want to put it up to my lips and I want to drink from it.
It is the eternal can of Mountain Dew,
Yes.
Laz.
Is the
kind of like the eternal buckets of water.
the can of holding, as it may be.
Yes.
Yeah. There's an unlimited supply of potion. Wise old, yes. Poison is not supposed to be cheap. That's why it was made that way. Poison is very effective when used properly, and when used with the proper knife skills, as it may be, could probably be one of the most deadly combinations in the game, in this player's opinion. So,
well, if only the equivalent of deadly poison from UO was the deadly poison in Shroud, where it just like 4 seconds kills you.
yeah, well, again, if you're using the, what is the name of it? I can't even think of the name. Somebody out there will tell it to me. Otherwise, I got to go look.
Yeah.
The top tier poison, and you're using that on your daggers, man, and you're using either a dual wield or a double slash, and that shit, yeah, festering death. Thank you, Knight Rider. That shit is heavy duty. Problem is, it doesn't last very long, but if you've taken the time to do that when you really need it, it's a mother. I mean, it does the job.
So can you go festering death the big troll or the Storm King guy?
I'm sure you can. And Aether Corpium Poison, pretty good too for PvP.
And Thorin wants the can of future peeing.
Huh?
Future peeing?
Yes, your Mountain Dew can.
Oh.
Going back a few minutes.
Yes.
Call back.
I like the same thing about Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Here we go. Omir is dead again.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even PvP. I'm not even PvP flagged.
Oh.
So come on, let him try.
So who just died?
I don't know.
It's moments like this I wish I had my walking stick so I could poke the corpse.
Noob died at my hand.
Okay.
Noob died at Steve's hand.
That makes us quits.
You gotta bring it to even, right?
Oh yeah, at least.
Okay, yeah.
Got his skull that time.
All right.
Not just his hand.
One more quick one. Do we have time for that, or should we?
Well, I mean, we got like 20 seconds.
All right, we'll save the rest for tomorrow on Taco Tuesday. Remind everybody! Exclamation bundle me! Exclamation I love free shit! Exclamation pound the bouteille! Get in on those giveaways right now before we start pulling them. I'm new getting in under the gun for the streamer bundle giveaway.
Oh, yes. Are you ready to close a giveaway?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, it is time to start to close the streamer bundle giveaway. And mine is going to be going to Thorin. Wrong arm. Because his right forearm is so much larger than his left.
Him new. getting in that last minute for that streamer bundle. Congratulations. I know he's on set. Oh, good. He's right here sitting next to me. So all I got to do is reach over and trade him one.
While he's in the middle of a PvP fight? Do it. Do it. Do it.
He's not PvP.
Although you can't trade in You can't trade in
Sorry, did I win?
No, Hemnu did in my stream. And then who's going to get your game key, Jack?
My game key is going to Stymie, the Savage Furry.
I know him.
You know him? Have I already given you a copy of Son of a Gun?
I know that dude.
Give me 1 second. I'll check.
Yeah. Because you're a son of a gun.
All right. And the final game key of the day. Picking my wiener. And it's going to be Tina O'Near. And Tina, you're going to get a copy of Paper Planet. It is a Planet Defender arcade roguelike with a doodly. And that is $14.99. $15 going out to Tina O'Near. And I don't believe you've got that one, Tina, but you know how this rolls. If you happen to already have a copy of that game, just let me know and I will recycle it and get that on to the next person and get you a fresh game key out of the pack. But meanwhile, time for us to get the flock out of here for today. We will be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And I'm over here.
With Stymie.
And I'm Steve.
And this is NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow. Nom, 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 nom.
Yay. Bye-bye.